everyone, I'm Harry, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do another How to Sound Like video. This time we're going to try and get the tones on Back in Black by ACDC. So before we get started, if you like this Sound Like video at any point, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot, and that way you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. There's going to be affiliate links down in the description to every piece of gear I use in this video and to record my videos. These do help support the channel out further, so I really appreciate if you go and check them out. So Back in Black by ACDC is probably one of the most famous rock songs ever and has that iconic Marshall tone throughout. And the reason why I decided to do this is because I was recently sent in demo the 45 caliber by J Rockett Pedals that's used to capture vintage JTM 45 style Marshall amps and is directly inspired by Malcolm Young of ACDC's famous crunch tone. I actually recently did a full demo of the 45 caliber, so if you'd like to see that, there'll be a link up in the cards, in the description, and pinned in the comments. And considering it's really inspired by Malcolm Young's tone, I thought it'd be great to try and really put it to the test and see how close we can get to some ACDC tones. So I managed to find a multi-track for this, but it's actually a live multi-track, and live they use a little bit more gain, so I'm going to try and do kind of a halfway house between the studio recording and the live recording. So because it's a Marshall in a box pedal, for me it makes the most sense to run it into a clean Fender style amp. So for that I'm using my 68 Custom Pro Reverb. Now Malcolm Young used a Gretsch Jet a lot, so for his parts I'll be using my Gretsch Firebird Jet. And then Angus Young actually used an SG a lot, so for that I'll be using my 1964 Reissue SG. So we're going to get straight into the parts. So that's all the gear. It's literally the different guitars, the 45 caliber giving us all the overdrive tones, and then the 68 Custom Pro Reverb to give us a clean Fender slate for the Marshall amp in a box style pedal to run into. So what I'll do is I'll play the Gretsch Jet straight into the amp, and then directly after that I'll pull out the track from the intro song so you can see and hear what the 45 caliber is doing to our tone, and you'll see the settings of the 45 caliber on screen as well. So there we go, that was a look at Malcolm's parts. So now we're going to look at Angus's parts, and of course it wouldn't be Angus Young without an SG. So for that I'm using my 1964 Reissue Gibson SG with Monty's low output PF humbucking pickups. Again, we're using the 45 caliber to give us our cranked up Marshall amp tone, and again straight into the Pro Reverb. So I'll show you what the SG sounds like going straight into the Pro Reverb, and then straight after that I'll pull out the track from the intro song so you can hear what the caliber's doing and how it's shaping our tone to give us that classic Marshall drive. So the SG straight into the Pro Reverb sounds like this. have it. That was a look at how to sound like Back in Black by ACDC. Again, this was kind of a halfway house between the studio recording, because they always use a lot less gain than most people think on the studio recording, but then live there's a little bit more gain, so I tried to dial in the tones kind of halfway between that. Effects wise, it's really simple because they really just use cranked up Marshall amp tones, and it's all about how hard they're playing their guitars and everything like that. 45 caliber by J Rockett is a great vintage style Marshall amp in a box pedal, again modelled after the famous JTM 45s from the 60s and taking direct inspiration from Malcolm Young's crunch tone. Thought it'd be really cool to put it to the test in this sound like and see how close it is to those classic ACDC tones, and then in turn into those classic vintage Marshall tones. Of course, we have my SG for Angus's parts and my Gretsch Firebird Jet for Malcolm's parts, and then the 68 custom reverb just giving us a blank clean pedal platform amp state to run that 45 caliber in, so we can really hear what the pedal's doing. Again, if you want to see my full demo of the 45 caliber by J Rockett, there'll be a link up in the cards, in the description, and pinned in the comments. But let me know down in the comments how close you thought I got to the original song, and any future how to sound like videos you'd like to see me do. If you did like this sound like video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot, and that way you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. Other than that, go onto my channel, check out some of my playlists. I have plenty more lessons, covers, gear demos, how to sound like videos, and anything guitar related. As always, I've been Harry, and thanks for watching.